Reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley will likely serve the majority of their years-long prison sentences handed down to them by a judge. This, according to former federal prosecutor and president of West Coast Trial Lawyers, Nima Rahmani, who tells People that under federal law, the couple is expected to serve 85% of their sentence. Rahmani, who has no ties to the Chrisley case, adds that's the minimum they're going to have to serve if they're model inmates. Unlike states where inmates can sometimes serve less than even half of their sentence because of good behavior. According to the New York Times, the Chrisleys are expected to report to prison at the start of the new year, after Todd received 12 years in prison for bank fraud and tax evasion, and Julie was sentenced to 7 years for her involvement in the crimes. The couple is expected to appeal the judge's decision, but the process won't delay the pair's report date and will likely be unsuccessful. Rahmani explains that the best-case scenario is that their sentences will be staggered due to the fact that they're caregivers to 2 children. Rahmani also explains that the couple's lack of criminal history and low risk of violence will afford them a low-level security prison that will likely offer a multitude of therapies, educational programs, and religious studies. The legal expert calls it somewhat of a camp environment where they're going to be able to interact with other inmates. In June, a jury found the Chrisleys guilty of faking audits, bank statements, and their personal finances in order to obtain $36 million in loans. The New York Post reports that in addition to their prison sentences, the pair have been ordered to pay $17.2 million in restitution, and that they'll likely have to give up their 2 Nashville, Tennessee mansions in order to fulfill that obligation.